Yo guys, what's going on? Hazy here. Welcome back to another gameplay video here today on the channel. Today we've got some more gameplay from our winner box promo event that we had over on the weekend. Once again, shout out to Save Point Games. They hosted the event for us. It was a great event. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And we got some more gameplay from it. So today we've got Pan on the left. We've got Bulma on the right. Mark piloting and Pan. Gary piloting Bulma. So two red decks. They definitely don't operate the same as each other. One's a bit more on the aggro side, one's a bit more on the control side. So be very interesting to see how this pans out. No pun intended there. Gary did win the dice roll, so he will be going first. And we'll let him get it started for you. Going to charge the baby unison. Very strong unison for the deck. So we're going to play out the Goten, check top 5. I believe it's for just for a Saiyan. Can't remember if it's for Earthling or not. So as we're having a dig, yep, trying to clarify what he actually can take. And I believe it looks like we might have, yeah, we've whiffed off the search, which is a very unfortunate way to start. But I believe now we'll probably just activate main on the Bulma to draw a card and pass turn. So this Bulma leader, 5k on the leader front, 10k on the leader back, so not your conventional leader, but does draw a hell of a lot of cards. So activate main there, we've drawn one card. Gary does like to drop the dice on, just to remind himself that he's done it. And on the unawakened side, it's activate main, you draw 2 cards. So you do see a lot of cards in this deck. As we pass it over to Mark. One of our newer players around here, so it's definitely good to see more and more players coming along for a game every week. So we charge the SS4 Goku. I'm going to pay 1 to play out the Borgos. So a little bit of Bardock's crew stuff in here. So the Borgos, I believe, on play is just a draw 1. I believe it's Bond 3. I think it's like 11,000. And I don't know if it gains any keyword skills. I know this one that does a double strike and whatnot, but I don't know if Mark's running them. We are just going to swing with lead, combo off the Borgos. Unfortunately, we don't get the draw from playing it, as it wasn't a 15k. We did give it the 5k buff, but it still doesn't hit that 20k. So I'm going to combo the Goten and take the life. So I believe Mark's just getting these little Z energy area set up. Probably from here, I dare say we're just gonna have a pass. So we've done that, we've taken that, passing back over to Gary. As we have someone driving past my window, do apologise for that. Going to charge the Mai. Definitely won't be needing that Mai. Bit of blue hate there. So we'll activate main straight away, we'll draw a card. So trying to see what we can find. Too sure, is there something we have to play out? It looks like we've just passed. So we're passing back to Pan. Gary is a very strong Pan player himself, so doesn't want to give Pan the opportunity to combo, get that Z energy, and activate battles and all that sort of stuff. So probably not a bad play there. We're going to swing into lead. I'm going to pay 1 and negate with the Videl. So just a 1-cost negate that will become a blocker. Very, very handy little 1-cost negate. 1-cost negate and a blocker. Now, what are we looking at here? Obviously there we don't get the combo to be able to do anything, playing anything in activate battle, as Pan does do a little bit of that. Or comboing off one of those golden apes that you see down in his energy, be able to play that and get your draws going off your leader. And it will put a 20k body on the field. So we're going to pay 1. Play another Borgos to draw. And I believe from there we're probably just going to pass back over. Yep, we're going to pass back over. Moving into turn 3 for Bulma. Turn 3 for Bulma is normally the turn you want to pop off. A lot of the time your turn 3 is normally slap down that baby at 4 life. Slap down the baby, activate main, draw 1, awaken, untap 2, and then deactivate main. So you draw 3 cards, untap 2 energy, and then you get your draw off your unison. But being at 7 life, that isn't too bad. The longer the game goes, the more resources Bulma will get. Very, very steady start to this game, especially for 2 red decks. Gonna swing into lead. Okay, so we might want a bit of Z energy here. Oh no, we've decided we don't want to swing. Probably forgetting that Bulma was only a 5k base, not 10k base. So we didn't want to have to combo off, but we wanted to try and get a bit of damage off. So we pass back over to Mark. Not a lot happening so far. Both players might have some dead hands. Can't fully make out exactly what they got. It looks like we can see a Go-10 promo. See another Vegeta. Oh, we see the Vegeta SCR in Gary's hand there. Very, very good card. Gonna charge another of the Golden Apes. Must have a very clogged hand. Yeah, but we can see another Golden Ape there in hand. That's very unfortunate. Gonna swing into lead. Combo should get the Borgos. Yep, Bulma's happy to take that. And another Z energy. Gonna pay 2. Play out our unison. Wondering if maybe we might have had that the turn before. But alright, we're going to search top 3. Very strong effect to search top 3 for any red card. Going to take a Topo. Another good card for the deck. Being able to play cards in your opponent's turn to continue your draws is a very strong effect. Do we plus up? Do we have anything to play out? So we might be swinging. We've got an ape there that we can combo to play out another body, get a draw going. We wanting to... No negate, so we're going to combo the ape. Just making sure that it is live. I believe it's 2 or more energy. And you combo with this card and it gets played from the drop. So Bulma's happy to take that. So go to the drop and it'll play itself. Pan will give it 5k and then get a draw for playing a 20k body. I believe that's the way it's worded. If you play a card and it has 20,000 power, you get a draw. And you have the ability to give something 5k on play. Or it might be the first card you play. So we're going to swing 15 at leader. This is probably the move that Bulma wants, to be able to be taken down to 4 life. Leaving Bulma at 5 life there would have been the optimum play. Gonna charge a Go-10. I believe you're probably just gonna slap something down. Probably maybe the baby unison, and then get our awaken. So we've done the activate main. We've drawn a card. That looks like Nappa. We're tapping 4 by the looks of it. Yep, tapping 4. Gonna play out the Nappa. Nappa on play will burn an energy. So some people being very adventurous of late, finding a bit more red tools to burn life. So obviously you've got the Defender of Life that burns a life. The Vegeta SCR can burn a life. And of course this Nappa can. So a bit of burn damage coming through. So we're gonna swing Nappa at lead. Pay 1, we'll King Vegeta Imposing Presence, so we'll negate 10k, and then everything that swings, 5k for the turn. So I believe Nappa is 20 crit. Because he's negged something, he can play One Hit Wonder. Very, very handy. Very, very nice little play there. I believe you don't have, it just has to be a battle card lowered. So we get the One Hit Wonder, we get the plus 5k boost and the draw. So we super combo here, taking it back up to 20. Maybe a few dead pieces in hand. We want to try and filter some stuff out. Are we comboing anymore? Looks like we are. We're gonna super combo the Nappa. So this Nappa will play itself after it's been played, after it's been comboed and hits the drop. So a very, very handy little super combo there. You can either use it for another 10k combo, or you can use it to block. So free body or a free 10k combo. As this is now 30 crit. I think we probably just take the crit damage here. There's no point. That's a lot of cards from hand. Probably not really worth it. It's only a single crit. Yeah, I think that's the right option there. Nappa plays, and we're not choosing not to Z-charge. Oh, no, sorry, we were meant to Z-charge. Untap everything, draw to start our turn. Chuck down the trio. Looks like we missed ticking the unison up last turn, so it's still there at 2 markers. Very unfortunate. Well, we should be remembering to tick it up even if we haven't got a target to play. So we're gonna swing into lead with leader. Gonna block. We just got the free blocker there. Very, very handy there. Shows how slow the game's going. We're at turn 4 for Pan and hasn't awakened yet. As I believe, yeah, there we've realised that we didn't tick the unison up last turn, which is very unfortunate. So happy to let Videl die there. This time we're going to remember to tick the unison up. No targets to play. Swing the One Hit Wonder. Are we looking at a negate here? Looks like we are. I'm going to tap 2 for a testing the opposition. There we go. So just paying 2 for the testing the opposition. So I negate the attack, and then it's basically an expensive version of Videl for this deck. So now we're going to swing the ape, which shouldn't have the, yep, no, it doesn't have the buff anymore. So I'm going to swing 15 at lead. Probably maybe just eat this up with the blocker. Yep. Blocker's just going to take it. There's no point not blocking here. Got other blockers that we can use. Otherwise, that won't be blocker anymore. Oh, we're getting a combo going. Just trying to get that Z energy charge. I think Pan might need 3 Z energy to Z awaken. Gonna swing at leader with the unison. Just going to combo the Nappa. Going to Z-charge it. That Nappa does put in a lot of work for this deck. Obviously it draws a hell of a lot, so not having Raditz isn't too much of a problem, but being able to 10k combo and then play another body on the field, you can either block a big boy attack or do what you did then and just easily combo out of an attack. So I'm going to pay 1 for the promo Goten. So it's the first card, so we get a 5k buff, and it'll be a 20k, so we get a draw. Another strong promo. I believe it's naturally got double strike, and you can pay for, so a 15k double strike. I believe you need a Saiyan leader. Get 2 draws out. I'm not too sure what the second draw was for. I would have to read the card again. Maybe it gets a on-play draw. So we're going to swing it at leader. And this will be double strike. Be 20 double. we're looking at the moment. 25 double. It's a very, very painful number. Obviously, Bulma only being 10k makes it a bit of a problem on its own. So that would be an extra card from hand just to combo out when most leaders are 15k base. So it would have been only 3 cards to get out in this case. Whereas looking at this, it's going to be 4 cards. So it does tax the hand a little bit. Trying to decide what he wants to keep, what he doesn't want to keep. Yep. So we got out of that one. Would have been very, very dangerous going down to 2 energy. To 2 life there with. And we've awakened now as we have, I guess we have the required Z energy. Maybe it's 4 Z energy. I'm not 100% sure. Are we playing something out now? Obviously untapped. 4 energy untapped. Bulma's tapped out. We're going for here. We're going 2 Z energy. I believe this would be Rush Attack Vegeta. Pretty sure Defender of Life is 3 energy. Yep, so we're playing out the Rush Attack Vegeta. Fortunately, we don't have 4 Z energy, so we won't be able to do the restand unless we can figure a way to get 2 more Z energy in. I believe he's just, I think he might have just realised that he hasn't quite got the Z energy to do the activate main. He might be having second thoughts. So we're going to swing. Believe I'd say we should be swinging at lead, negging the Nappa. Looks like we're no negates. Going to combo from the drop. Such a strong card, this Rush Attack Vegeta. And we're just going to take it. I believe we would be negging the the Nappa. Always tend to get them mixed up. Looks like we might have missed it. I think he might be reading just to see if that was the case. Yep, looks like we've realised that we're meant to be needing the Nappa. Do we have something else to play out here? No, we're just going to pass back over to Bulma. And we untap everything. We're going to draw. Yeah, 10-5. Are we... What kind of route are we going here? I believe like I said, we did see the Vegeta SCR in hand, so maybe we want to clean the board up. Trying to decide what we want to charge. Activating main, we'll draw 2 cards. Looks like we might be a bit clogged up here. Not too much happening on the hand. Nothing that we can really. Looks like we're looking at the Kaioken here. That would be actually a very, very nice play, just to get a bit of board control. But of course, there is the Vegeta SCR there. If we feel like maybe we just slam that down. Worst case, we're going for the Yamcha. Okay, so this card at the end of the turn, I believe draws a card. I think you can pay 2 energy in Activate Battle or 1 energy and it gives it double strike and a buff. Can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure it's a double strike and a buff. Obviously, again, another blocker. Staring at the Defender of Life there. Do we want to tap out against Pan though? I think it would be a very scary thought to tap out against Pan with 5 energy here and only 3 life. Especially when I don't recall seeing any super combos, or it looks like we can see 2 super combos in the Z energy. Yeah, I think we might have just decided to not go that way. I'm going to swing the crit at lead. I believe we're going at lead here. But no negates. And a combo to 25. Bit of an awkward number. So we're going to super combo. And take a red. So we're going to go to 25 here. And we're going to pay what looks like we might be. Yep, we're signaling that we've got the... Yep, we're going to arrival. Very, very strong card for this deck. I obviously don't need any yellow energy, but a card you can play on your opponent's turn. So Pan will give it 5k, and you'll draw. And then Offering takes place. So you're at this point, I don't see Gary critting a life here. So Michael gets to essentially draw 3 cards off playing that as we get to 30. So very strong play there by Beerus. Oh, looks like we've just Z-charged 2 cards. We weren't meant to do that. Let's hope that doesn't... Hopefully we charge a few more cards and that doesn't contribute to Rush Attack Vegeta being able to gain double strike. Big decisions happening here. I think we're just passing turn. Yep, passing turn. Drawing. And, oh, looks like... So Gary is our local judge. So it looks like we've had... he's had to be called away for a judge ruling. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick cut and we'll be back. So we're back now, guys. So we do apologize for that. Gary is our local judge, like I said. So he did have to unfortunately hop off and sort out an issue. As we get back to his turn, he's Mark swung with leader. He's negated with Videl. So we get another blocker. Believe he did get the draw. I wasn't paying attention. We're going to swing with Beerus. So this isn't a bad play because we will be able to prevent the Napper from restanding next turn or being able to attack next turn. I can't remember exactly which it is, if it was restand or attack. Just going to block here. No need to not block. I'm going to say no combos. Just let the Videl die. Yep, there we go. We've chosen the Napper. Now we're going to swing the Goten in, the double strike Goten. Maybe the negate would have been better to hold on to for that. We're going to block with another Yamcha. Sorry, we're going to block with Yamcha, not another. I was just looking at the one in his hand. Going to leave it, are we leaving it at 15? Looks like we might be just leaving it at 15. He's got a card there. I believe we still might be deciding if we want to combo or not. Gonna combo the Goten, so take it up to 20. I think from here we probably definitely just let that Yamcha die here. I think that's the best play. Yep, yeah, we're gonna let the Yamcha go. Got a card on the map there. I wonder if that's maybe part of his hand. Maybe that was the card that he drew early. But we're going to swing one hit wonder. Another 15k body. We're saying no negate. Yep, no negates. We're going to combo the ape. Going to take that. Going down to 2 life. Very scary. Swinging the rush attack. Paying 1. Negating with another Videl. So I believe we would get the neg. So Z charge something. We do have the Z energy now to restand, give it double strike and 10k. So it looks like we've missed the neg. So we could have negged that Videl to be able to prevent him from blocking, because if he doesn't miss it if he misses it this time, I'm sure Gary will just block. No, I think we got the neg on the Videl, which has played out the Bunny Girl. Can't 100% remember the Bunny Girl, but from memory I thought it played a card from the drop. Could be wrong. Alright. Bottom decking a card to take a card to hand, is it? Or playing a card on the field? Alright, so we're going to add the negate to hand by the looks of it. Okay, I must be wrong there. So we're swinging the Vegeta. We have to remember to minus the Bunny Girl yep, so we should have got the neg on the Bunny Girl before the block got off. as we did have, unfortunately have another cut there. While that was done, Mark had played Defender of Life, and he's tucked the Ape. He's done the Pan effect. So now he's going to pay one to pay one to give it the dual attack. We're going to swing. Well, I believe Gary might have been wanting to counterplay it. So he's trying to play the Gohan here. Unfortunately, how the autos resolve, he'll tuck the card to gain barrier before the Gohan has a chance to hit it. So unfortunately, he won't be able to touch it. I mean, he's still welcome to neg something else on the board, but he might want to just keep that energy open. Yeah, so we're opting not to play the Gohan. Probably didn't click the giving it barrier. I think from there, do we have a negate? Probably. Yep, so we're saying negate. Yep, we'll negate with Videl, and this Videl probably should be negged by 25k due to the Great Ape underneath. So unfortunately, we've gotten a block off there with the Videl. Unfortunately, Mark might not fully realise what the card underneath does for it, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, this is how we learn. So I believe the Goku still has the buff. Could be wrong. Yep, so it's still got some form of buff. Oh, looks like looks like it's lost its buff. Or are we looking for another dice? Oh, yep, we're just looking for another dice. Yep, so it has a buff. Five energy here for Bulma, going up to 6. Are we gonna slap down the Vegeta now and clear the board and burn a life? Although we are looking at this Kaioken, maybe we might be trying to just go the slightly cheaper option just to neg all the battle cards. Or are we looking to try and get rid of the Defender? Paying 3, so we're going to play the Kaioken. Yep, so we're going to play the Kaioken. We'll neg the board, I believe it's 20k, which will hit all those cards, obviously, except for Defender of Life, which has barrier. Yep, so they're all gone. The rush attack gets removed from game. Activating main, we'll draw 2 more cards. Tapping 3. This is probably going to be the Baby Unison. Yep, so we're going to pay 3 for the Baby Unison. Very scary to tapping out to Pan at just 2 life. So we're going to plus up, we'll draw. Unfortunately, we can't eat anything to put underneath, but it will give our leader a 1k buff. 1k buff on defense can be the matter of another card. I'm going to swing at the Defender of Life. Just try and clear that off the board. Paying 2. Dropping a card from hand. So we're going to play Topo. Another good card that synergizes with the deck. Obviously being able to play on your opponent's turn. And you will get a draw from it. So the card that you drop is the card that you draw. We are going to Spirit Boost, play the Videl, so another blocker on board, and that will get rid of the Topo. However, it won't stop the effect, so that you probably won't see any more swings this turn. But once again, being tapped out at 2 life is a very scary thing, regardless of what color it is. I think we're probably just looking at a pass here. Yep, champs. There we go. We're just signaling that our leader gets a 1k buff. Don't think there's really anything else here we can do, so we're probably just looking at a pass. Are we? Yep, so we definitely just looked at it. We've definitely passed there. Pan going into the turn, 6 energy. Pan will have 6 energy. Bulma is unfortunately tapped out. So what are we going to charge here? Looks like we are. Yep, we're going to charge another little Pan, which I believe, I could be wrong, but would be a target for the Unison, which I believe we've forgotten to tick up again. I think we turned that play down on turn 3. So yeah, so are we going to do the activate main again? Yep. So we're going to swing at lead. So here again is where we should be popping one of the blockers. So we do have a lot of blockers. So that's one blocker down. We should have negged one here. Which, yeah, so we should have negged a blocker here due to the card underneath. I mean, again, I could be wrong, but I did believe I read the card, and your leader's Pan, when this card is placed under one of your Z battle cards, the Z battle card gets 5,000 power and the following skills for the turn. Okay, so it's only for the turn, so it wouldn't be in effect this turn, but it would have been in effect last turn. So that is my mistake there. But I believe last turn we would have been able to get a neg, and there would have been one less blocker to deal with. We're going to combo on the Videl, keep it alive, then play out the Nappa. So get him to recycle the Nappa, it's always good. Don't know if that would have been a better served for the leader. Gonna swing with Unison. Probably just going to eat up another blocker. We'll play another blocker. Are we looking to combo? Maybe we have another arrival. So we'll flip the top card. We got a red card. Don't think Mark actually runs any mono yellow cards in this deck, so probably never going to get a rude shock of flipping a yellow. And combo the ape, so we'll be able to play the ape out. I believe we're just leaving it at comboing the Nappa on the Nappa. My. So I think Mark has said that he wanted to arrival, but he's missed his chance to do it. Yeah, I think that might be what they're yeah, he looks like he wants to tap an energy, which unfortunately he won't be able to do because he's already passed his combo step. So I'm gonna Z charge the my. The ape will now play out. So it gives it 5k buff, and we're going to respond with a Videl, hitting the ape because we can't hit the Defender of Life. There will be another body gone off the board. There will be another blocker. Still will get the draw. Gonna tap 3. going to play out the SS4 Gogeta. I believe it's called Abdominal Might. I could be wrong. But this will get rid of the Videl. It'll neg 2 cards 30k, and your opponent loses 1 card from hand. So I can't quite remember unless Gary's got a free negate in hand. I believe that unfortunately might be Curtains. So neg 2 cards, then 1 from hand, leaving. It looks like we do have a negate in hand, but unfortunately we're tapped out. Only 2 cards in hand. I believe we're just going to see a swing, combo off everything, be no negates. I believe we might just combo, but that, unfortunately, that will be game. Pan gets the win there, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you all next time.